Hi, I'm Aeryn, and this is this week's Tarot and Numerology reading for all signs. I hope that my message will be a helpful advice for you, even if it's just one phrase or just one keyword. In case you see this video on a different date, the messages will still apply, because I believe that we receive the messages from the universe in various ways, and the timing is always perfect. Okay, so let's see what we have for the week. First we have Four of Swords. Next, we have the Five of Cups. We had that last week too. And the Ten of Wands. And the additional advice for today is Ruby, bless your heart. So for the beginning of the week, we have the Four of Swords. And here the universe is saying that you should take some time off. It's time for you to rest because you are too exhausted physically, mentally, and also emotionally. And so if you go on this way, you cannot make good decisions. So it would be really ideal if you could spend some time alone. Even if you're in office, for example, I would suggest you to go to the restroom or to the rooftop to find some space alone. And if that's impossible, then at least meditate. If it's hard for you in the beginning of the week to take some time off, then find space to meditate. And meditation is actually not so complicated. It's, to me, for example, when I was still working in office in Tokyo, I had to take the very packed trains and it was very, very stressful. But then I would just close my eyes and take 3 deep breaths. And that alone would really help because, I mean, closing my eyes alone, I could connect to source. And so I think it's a good chance for you to find a way for you to reconnect with spirit. And in the card, we have 3 bears, and the bears are spiritually animals that stand for courage and that give you strength, especially when you are facing difficulties. The bear can give you support to overcome that. So because we're having a very intense month of the number 13, which stands for rebirth and transformation, it is very important to take some rest for the body too. And during your sleep, you can reconnect to spirit, and maybe you'll get visions and your energy will be recharged while you sleep. In the middle of the week, we have the Five of Cups, and we had the same card last week. So again, we have the repeating message of letting go and of rebirth. And here I can sense that you are still somewhat tired in the middle of the week, but don't be too negative. The universe is telling you to please look at the brighter things in life too. I know that there is a lot going on, but if you could just focus on the positive things, as you can see with the rainbow and the colorful butterflies, there are so many beautiful things in your life that you can be grateful about. So focus on the things that you do have. Focus on the things that are going well for you. And 5 is the number for change. So now we need to change our way of thinking, our way of approaching life. At the end of the week, we have the 10 of Wands. And here the universe is saying that it is just too much. You have taken on too much work and too much responsibility. So maybe there was a project and in the beginning you thought it's a good idea to take it, but more and more you are tired and it is just becoming too much that at the end of the week you are so exhausted that you might injure yourself. The 10 of Wands could also stand for back injury. So you are so burdened that your back is not supporting you anymore. I can also feel that you are not having lots of joy in your life right now. So maybe you're thinking too seriously about something that you are doing in your life. So maybe bring more joy into what you're doing. Also here again we have the bear, and the bear again is protecting you. The bear is here for you when you are facing difficulties, and he will give you strength and he will give you courage. So maybe at the end of the week you have to stand up and say to your colleagues, for example, hey, I can't do this all by myself. It would really help if somebody could join me or help me with my project. And that requires courage. But the bear this week is here for you to give you the power and the energy to stand up for yourself. And it's all in your hands to make it easier for you. The oracle card for advice says, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. So it really fits to the week because it seems like you are very tired and exhausted from maybe the past few weeks. There's a lot of stress. And so please focus on your heart. It's about your well-being. Even if life is too stressful, find an outlet for you to de-stress. Maybe take a bath, a salt bath if possible, or just dance to music, do some sports, do things that are good for your heart. Remember, the 10 of Wands is warning you, if you continue this way, you might injure yourself, your muscles, your bones, or your back, lower back. And here the Ruby card is saying, also please take care of your heart. So maybe if you're eating too much salty food, if your daily lifestyle is too stressful, then please take care of your heart as well. The pink color stands for unconditional love. So don't forget that the universe always loves you. In the 5 of Cups, we have seen that the universe is always here for you. It's just about noticing that love. And so the Ruby card is also saying, please reach out to us. The angels are always here for you. You can talk to them if you need help, and they will guide you. They will show you what you can do in this moment. Numerology-wise, it's 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 10 is 19. And 19 is the number of the Prince of Heaven. And the Prince of Heaven is the sun. It's like the Ruby card. She's like sun. She's shining so bright. But you can only shine bright if you have enough energy. So this week, please focus on charging your energy. 1 stands for beginnings, and 9 stands for endings. So here again we have the theme of rebirth. An ending brings a new beginning. So the theme of the week is to take things slow and to do things that are good to your heart. In the beginning of the week, take some rest. If you cannot take rest, then please meditate or take 3 deep breaths. In the middle of the week, focus on the positive things in your life. At the end of the week, if possible, delegate. And try to find a way to do less obligations. For a personal reading, please send me an email with your name, date of birth, and your questions to the tarot. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And don't forget, everything will be okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Of you take